Hi friends, welcome to PYF, Presha Yoga Fit, and I am Presha. Today we will practice an evening yoga routine designed to help you unwind, stretch, and relax. In today's fast-paced world, finding time for self-care is essential for our overall well-being. So grab your mat, find a comfortable space, and let's begin. Begin by sitting cross-legged on your mat, and if your back hurts sitting this way, then feel free to elevate your hips by placing a block, cushion, or a blanket under your sitting bones. Lengthen your spine and relax your shoulders. Close your eyes and begin to observe the breath. Inhaling, filling your lungs, belly, back body, and sides of the body. And exhaling, releasing any tightness or tension in your muscles. We will now begin with a breathing technique known as box breathing, also known as Samavriti Pranayama. The 4-part breathing technique is primarily practiced for calming and balancing the mind and body. We will inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4 again, and then repeat this cycle. So let's begin. So keeping your eyes closed, breathe in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now breathe in and out normally through the nose. Now open your eyes and extend the right arm towards the left and hold the right arm with your left hand from under, giving it a little support, and stay in this stretch for a few seconds. Release the right arm and now extend the left arm to the right side. Hold it from the right hand from under. Hold the stretch for a few seconds again. And then release and take your hands all the way back. Bring the palms together and the heels of your palms or the heels of your hands together. Interlace your fingers and extend your arms so that your knuckles are pointing down towards the mat. Lift up with the chest and broaden with the collarbones and slightly take your gaze up. Then take an inhale. Undo this interlacing of the fingers. Reach your arms all the way up, fingers pointing up. Then circle your arms out and take an exhale and walk your hands all the way to the front. And try and walk your fingertips a little more to the front and then release the weight of your forehead. Take a big cycle of breath through the nose. Inhale. And just open the mouth slowly and exhale. Now walk your hands back towards the body and then take an inhale. Reach your arms all the way up again, fingers pointing up. With the next exhale, let's come into a twist. Right hand goes to the back. Come onto your fingertips and take that left hand and place it on the outside of your right thigh. With every inhale in your twist, lengthen the spine. And with every exhale, twist a little more. Now staying with that left hand on the outside of your right thigh, let's take an inhale and come into a side body stretch. So reach the right arm all the way up, fingers pointing up again, and slightly bend over towards the left knee. Keep spinning the right shoulder back so you're not sinking with your right rib cage. Good. Inhale, come back to center. So you extend the left arm all the way up again. And then exhale, let's walk and place the left hand back. And then right arm or right hand gets placed on the outside of your left thigh. Keeping the spine long while you're in your twist. Now staying with the right hand on the outside of your left thigh, let's inhale, reach the left arm up and slightly bend over towards the right knee, spinning the left shoulder back and stretching and breathing into the left side of the body. Wonderful. Let's inhale, come back to center. So reach your right arm up again. And then exhale, take your arms all the way out like T. And close all the four fingers, but let the thumbs point up. Now, staying with your arms in the same position. Now, try and take your arms slightly back so your shoulder blades are squeezing in and you're lifting up slightly with your chest. Your collarbones are expanding. So, thumbs are up all this while. Good. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades in together. Then take an exhale, thumbs down. Good. Release the hands and then lift your right arm all the way up. Place the right hand above the left ear and then slowly drop the head towards the right shoulder and extend the left arm out, fingers pointing down as if somebody was actually pulling your left arm down. So find a little stretch in the left side of your neck. Come back to center. Again, the same thing on the other side. So reach your right arm down and out, fingers pointing down. Left hand gets placed above the right ear and slowly guide the head to drop towards the left shoulder, stretching and breathing into the right side of your neck. Good. Come back to center and then now slowly we will come into a tabletop shape. So let's place the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hip points and curl your toes, lengthen your spine, keep the neck aligned with the spine. Keep drawing the belly in towards the spine as well. Now from tabletop, let's extend the left leg back, keeping the toe tucked down onto the mat and just shift your weight slightly back so that you get this feeling that you're coming onto the balls of the left foot and you start to feel a little stretch in the left calf muscles. Now slowly bring or spin the left heel down onto the mat and then let's take an inhale, reach the left arm all the way up. Now reach your left arm above your left ear, finding a nice extension from the left hand to your left leg. Exhale, left hand comes onto the left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm all the way up, extending and breathing into the right side of the body. Keep spinning the right shoulder slightly back. Good. Now bring both your hands down onto the mat and let that left toe point slightly out, so pointing away from you and heel pointing in towards you. Now feel free to slide that left foot slightly forward or back so that we start to bend into that left knee and we come into a hip opening stretch. Now we bend into the knee and we come into this nice stretch and we keep the left knee aligned with the left ankle. Feel free to walk your hands slightly to the left so they would be kind of placed a little diagonal onto the mat. And again, you can stay here or you can extend and reach your arms a little forward so you're also stretching from the upper body. Release the weight of your head here. Let's take an inhale, lift the forehead, walk the hands back and come back into that tabletop shape. Now with the next breath in, reach the right leg all the way back, bringing the right toe tucked down onto the mat. Again, shift your weight slightly back so that you get this feeling that you're coming onto the balls of the right foot and you find a little stretch in the right calf muscles. Now spinning the right heel down, inhale, reach your right arm all the way up and then reach it above your right ear. Keep spinning that right shoulder slightly back. Good. And let's take an exhale. Bring the right hand onto the right thigh. Inhale, reach your left arm all the way up. Spinning left shoulder back, but also stretching into the left side of the body. Good. Let's take an exhale. Bring both the hands under the shoulders. Again, let's bend into the right knee just as we did on the left side. Toe pointing slightly out, heel pointing in. Adjust that right foot so that when we bend into the right knee, the knee gets aligned with the right ankle. And we also here consciously make the effort to sink the hips. Walk your hands slightly to the right diagonally. And feel free to extend your arms out long or just stay here with your hands under your shoulders. Release the weight of your head. And now slowly, let's lift the forehead, walk the hands back if we had kept them extended, and bring ourselves back into a tabletop shape. Now from our tabletop, let's take a few cat and cow stretches to relax the spine, to find a little mobility in it. So let's take an inhale, arch the back, lift the tailbone, open the chest. And then exhale, I want you to really press into the mat and round your spine and bring your chin into your chest. Inhale, arch your back, lift your tailbone, open the chest through the gateway of your shoulders. And exhale, press into the mat, round your spine, tuck your tailbone down and under. Inhale, arch, lift your tailbone. Exhale, round, press into the mat. One more time, inhale, arch and lift the tailbone, open the chest. And exhale, round the spine, chin to the chest. Good. Now, let's stay with the toes curled and slowly walk the hands back towards the knees and come sitting down with your hips onto your heels so we stretch the bottoms of the feet. Feel free to untuck your toes if this is too much of a stretch for the feet. And then from here, let's take those hands all the way back. Bring the palms together, interlace your fingers, and then extend your arms. And again, open the chest and broaden with your collarbone. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Feel free to take your gaze up. Good. Releasing the bind in the hands. Now bring your hands, untuck your toes now. Feel free to untuck your toes. Bring the hands onto the knees and then take an exhale. Round your spine. Bring your chin into the chest. Just let it all go. Let's come back to center and bring the seat down. So bringing your hips down. And let's now bring the soles of the feet together, coming into a bound angle pose or Baddha Konasana. Feel also free here to use a wall space. If you do have a wall space available, you can actually come against a wall space so you're back with the wall, and then you can take the shape, so the soles of your feet together. Hold on to the ankles, the shins, or to hold on to the feet, the toes with your hands. Lengthen the spine, inhale here. Exhale, slightly hinge forward with your hips. So avoid rounding with the spine. Hinge forward to the degree that feels comfortable, and then slowly release the weight of your head. Let's take an inhale, slowly lift up, back, come back to center. Extend the legs out long and then shake the legs in and out, so feet out and in. Now let's slowly start to slow down from here on. So let's lie down on the back. Gently extend your legs and arms out long, lying flat on your back. Arms relaxed by the sides of your body. Palms facing up. Close your eyes. And let your entire body sink into the mat. Release any remaining tension or any remaining tightness in the body, surrendering to the stillness. And the most simple way to be present is to observe the breath. The mind starts to wander to something which is in the future or something which has happened in the past. So avoid fighting those thoughts, but instead gently invite your mind and your heart to focus on your breath, which is the present. Stay here as long as you need to. Or if you're ready to conclude the practice, then wiggle your toes and your fingers. Roll out your wrists and ankles. Extend and reach your arms above your head and take a big stretch. Roll to any one side and slowly take a seat. Let's bring the palms together to heart center with a sense of gratitude for being able to find this time for self-care and self-love. We conclude the practice by honoring the self, this body, and this practice. Thank you, friends, for practicing with me. Wishing you all peace